Hi, I'm Mike Stanton. It's May 19th. This is the BAM Weekly Muni Market Update. I'm here with Grant Dewey from BAM's Capital Markets Desk. Grant, thanks for being here this week. Challenging week for munis and the fixed income markets as a whole. A lot of different currents going on. What were the most important headlines?
Well, the never a dull moment, Mike. The Dallas Fed Governor, Lori Logan, came out this morning, kind of threw cold water on the idea that the Fed may pause at the next FOMC meeting. So rates continue to move higher. The 10-year now is about a 3. 10 years up at a 365, and the 30-year at a 390. Those are both 365 is up about 20 basis points from a week ago.
And there was even more volatility on the shorter end as people are still looking forward to the debt ceiling and the thought that there might be some interruptions.
Absolutely. So there's been a flattening of the yield curve, and munis, I'd say, were pretty severely affected. We came into the week with relatively high valuations. It was just a month ago we were at 60%. That's the ratio of the AAA muni yield versus the 10-year Treasury, and so at 60%, there was really not much demand at that ratio, and issuance was so light that it really didn't put any pressure. So we now have seen the primary market has started to grow, and you're getting some of these rate pressures as well as the debt ceiling worries, and we just have seen a lot more volatility, especially this week.
So on the new issue calendar, this was a fairly busy week ahead of some lighter weeks ahead as we move towards the Memorial Day holiday. But let's talk about this week's activity. I saw about $339 million of BAM-insured new issues priced. What was the total calendar?
Total calendar was this week was $8.2 billion.
And some from those BAM-insured calendars, the two transactions we talked about last week, Edwardsville School District, which is right outside of St. Louis in Illinois, was priced by Stifel. They sold $133 million worth of bonds. We have a BAM Credit Insights video by Juliette Steele on that one. And the St. Clair Board of Education had two series totaling $59 million. That was priced by Raymond James. And we have a BAM Credit Insights video from Alexis Plattis on that one. Looking ahead to next week, the calendar will ease up a little bit. What do you think?
I think we should. There should be kind of a modicum of relief. You've got the calendar is only about $6 billion next week. Following week is Memorial Day, so we expect that to be a late calendar. So I think that will put a little bit of a footing. Plus, as I mentioned on the valuations, there was an adjustment. So 60%, we're now at about 65% in 10 years, about 85% in 30 years. So that's a little bit more normalized. I think should get a little bit more sponsorship.
Very good. And looking ahead to next week, about $255 million of BAM-insured bonds scheduled to price, led by $101 million for Georgetown, Texas. That's going to be priced by BOK Financial. So we're actually going to take next week off because of the holiday. We'll be back in June, and we'll pick up the discussion on the race to the end of the quarter.
You got it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mike.